Hi there, this is Shoo Rayner at the Shoo Rayner Drawing School, but I hope you know that already by now. What am I doing? I'm doing this video to say hello to all my subscribers who, rather strangely, I'm now starting to think of as being Shooby Doodlers. I don't know if you like that idea. If you do, then I'll start calling you Shooby Doodlers, and we can all have t-shirts with "I'm a Shooby Doodler" on the front. But put it in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. Okay. What else is happening? Well, I've just next week's is the YouTube Next Up Creator Camp. Okay, we finally got there. And first of all, I want to thank everyone who voted for me. In the competition, and that got me through, and so next week is when it all happens. And I have been working like a maniac the last few weeks to finish off my latest book series, which is called Olympia, and I've just finished the very last piece of artwork, and I'll just show it to you now, the last book. Okay. So I've been working on this series about a boy called Ollie who lives in ancient Olympia. He wants to be the Olympic champion when he grows up, and of course these books are coming out next year when the Olympics are on. Oh, that's clever marketing. And I've been working on these for over 2 years, and so it's kind of a strange thing to have finished the last piece of artwork. It's all out of my hands. It's nothing to do with me anymore. I've sent it all to my publishers. And so I'm feeling kind of a little bereft. I'm wondering what to do next, but I've got a few days until Creator Camp starts next week, and I'm going to do a lot of thinking when I'm there, because they're going to tell us an awful lot about how YouTube works, and I'm going to have a really good think about how I'm going to move forward with drawing school. And I've got lots and lots of ideas, but it's trying to decide which ones to go for next. So I mean, if you've got any ideas, I'd love to hear them. Not about particular videos and subjects you want me to do, but kind of about the whole thing. What you would really like from me if I really took this forward now. So put them in the comments. I'd be really interested to hear. So next week, what happens is there were 25 winners, all from all around Europe. So 24 others are coming to London. We're all staying in a hotel. There's 8 from Britain. There's 5 from Germany and 3 from France, Holland, Spain, and Italy. So it's going to be quite interesting. And we're going to spend a few days at the Google offices, where they're going to tell us everything about YouTube we ever need to know. And we're going to spend a couple of days collaborating. So my team are Nicolas, who is French, and he does these amazing videos. I'll put a link up to them here. He does these amazing videos which are very French, very surreal, and they're called Dans le peu de Martin, and which means in Martin's skin, and he kind of writes an episode, and then his viewers kind of write in the comments down below what they think should happen next, and then from those comments he goes and writes and films the next episode, which is really interesting. So he's kind of got it so that his character is coming over to London, and we're going to film his next episode together. And the other team are called the RH Experience. Again, I'll put a link here. Who are 3 guys from London, young guys from London, who they do improvisational comedy. They kind of make it up as they go along, which is a scary thing to do. And so I presume we'll all be doing some comedy together. And I've got some little cards made up. Actually, I can show you here. I've had some cards made up here, and there's a little thing on the back. And I'm going to take these around with me to schools and things like that, and I'm going to get people to do little drawings in here, and it's for people who say, oh, I can't draw, and I want to show them that they can draw, and I'm going to sort of show them, if they follow my instructions, I'm going to show them that they can draw. So I'm going to be using that while I'm there, and I'll kind of want to kind of introduce that idea, and what I'll do is I'll do a video for you to follow along, but I'll do this with a PDF you can print out and follow on, but I'll do that when I've come back from Creative Camp. So there's all that, and then oh my goodness, what am I going to do afterwards? Because I don't know, with the world of children's books is changing. Well, just publishing is changing dramatically, thanks to the iPad and Kindle. Even just 2-3 years ago, I kind of had this. I imagined my career toddling along, writing more books, illustrating more books, and everything's changing rapidly. So I'm kind of having a think about where I'm going with that as well. So it's kind of a big kind of moment in my life, I suppose, this week. I've got to make some decisions about where I'm going forward, and it's a bit like the character in Olympia, Ollie. There's one of the stories. He's standing on the edge of the river, and the torrent is raging along below, a bit like the internet is raging in front of me. Whoa, am I going to dive in? I'm like, what am I going to do? It's kind of dangerous. And his arch enemy comes up behind him and goes, eh, and just pushes him in the back. And you maybe had that happen. You're standing on the edge of a swimming pool, and somebody pushes you, and you go, whoa, 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 and can you bring yourself back? And do you want to bring yourself back? Do you go in? What happens? And I'm feeling a bit like that at the moment. But about the internet, I've been going on about the internet for so long. I feel I really got to kind of dive in now and see what happens and see if I can swim or not. I don't know if that makes any sense to you or not. I think my next big project I'm going to really work on is an interactive ebook for the iPad, and I've been hearing rumours about the new Kindle coming along, which is kind of colour and Android and all sorts of these are interesting times for my kind of business. So this feels a bit of a strange video. This feels like I'm saying goodbye or something, but I'm not at all. I'm just saying, keep watching. Next week I'm going to try and video blog every day, but if I don't, forgive me, because I think they're going to work us very, very hard. And but I'm going to try and make a video blog, and so you can feel part of it, having voted me in. I know you're all very interested in what it's all about. So that's it. I might do another drawing lesson before Sunday. I'm not quite sure. I'll see how it goes. Otherwise, next time I see you, I will be in London, and Creative Camp will have started. So meantime, keep drawing. Practice. You take care now. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.